Good morning, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody who's watching this live video on Thanksgiving Day. My name is Jeff Fagan, and today we do our annual tradition of talking about Black Friday deals for filmmakers and content creators. It is the day before Black Friday, so it is the day to accumulate all of your knowledge and figure out if you are going to purchase any deals on Black Friday. So one of the things I have noticed with Black Friday deals is typically the best deals you're going to find as a filmmaker content creator is buying media, whether that's media cards for your camera, whether it's storage media, it's also accessories for your camera like cages or handles. Also lighting, there tends to be some deals on lighting. The last is software. Now, I haven't found a crazy amount of deals this year. There are a decent amount, but as far as what I'm interested in, I've really limited it down to a few deals, which I have in the description below. But what we're going to do is we are going to talk about the various deals that are going on today. I have links again to everything in the description below. They are affiliated, so if you do click on them, you are helping out the channel. So let's get started on the first deal of today. I don't want to keep you guys here all day. I want to let you enjoy your Thanksgiving and figure out if it's something you want. So the first deal, and let me change this background. First deal is just going to be an SD card. It's a regular V30 SD card, but it is 256 gigabytes. The transfer speed's okay, so it's good for most DSLRs that use SD cards, but it is about half price as you see, so it is a pretty decent deal. Now, this is probably the least favorite deal that I saw as far as what I picked, but it is a decent deal if you need a decent amount of storage for an SD card. The next deal is a decent amount better, and it's something that I use in my Pocket 4K. I use it in my Pocket 6K, although I don't actually, as far as all of my compressions for shooting in RAW, I don't use it in all compressions, and it is this Lexar V60 SD card. It works in the Pocket 4K for pretty much every resolution except for when you're shooting in 4K 60 at 5:1 and 3:1, but it works really well if you're a Pocket 4K user. If you're a Pocket 6K user, I really only recommend using it at 6K 24 at 12:1 or 8:1. I would not shoot higher than that, but as you can see for the price, it is a pretty decent deal. I've been using these Lexar V60 cards for years in these cameras. I'm shooting on my Pocket 6K right now, and I do have one of them in here. It's very reliable, has worked really well. So if you're in the market for it, I would absolutely take a peek at this card. Next on the list, we are going to do the last bit of card media, and this is probably the best deal of the day. And it is for anyone who is a CFexpress card user. And as you can see right here, it is a SanDisk Extreme Pro 128 gigabyte CFexpress card. It is probably the best deal for card media that I saw today. You know, you're getting about $100 off. Again, pretty decent deal if you're using CFexpress. So I would absolutely take a look at that if you are in the market for it. Let me make sure my audio is good. All right. Let's go on to the next deal. Bear with me. Next deal is pretty much for anybody, and it's if you're in the market for media storage, I wouldn't necessarily edit off this, but if you're looking in the market for storage, this is a pretty great deal. It is a Western Digital 12 terabyte desktop hard drive. Again, they're not very fast, but as far as storage, great deal. You get 12 terabytes. It's $200 or $197. But that's probably my favorite for everything today. I use a lot of these for storage for clients. Again, don't really edit off of them, but for the storage price, you really can't beat it. We just went out and got a 10 terabyte this past weekend, and I think it was like $300. So $200 for this Western Digital 12 terabyte, pretty decent deal. Again, Black Friday deal on Amazon. So we're going to move off of storage now, and we're going to talk about lighting. Now, this lighting, I wouldn't say is necessarily for filmmakers, although filmmakers can use it. I'd say it's more for content creators. If you're like streaming or you're doing YouTube, pretty much any kind of content creation where you're not doing super high-end work, but you do need lighting, this Neewer 90-watt kit is a pretty decent deal. I'm actually using one of their newer panels right now as my key light, although I do have a softbox on this panel. You don't need the softbox, but I like the softer look that you get when using one. I'll put a link in the description below if you're interested in the softbox, but I did not see a Black Friday deal for that. They're relatively inexpensive for these panel lights anyways. But yeah, you get 2 lights in this combo. They're 90-watt lights bi-color. They have a great CRI, work really well. They come with these desktop mounts, which I don't personally use. I actually gave them away. But it's not because they were bad, it's just because I don't really have room on my desk for them. But if you're trying to save a lot of space, this combo is for saving space. It's actually the main reason why I'm using this panel light here, because, you know, I'm doing this in my apartment. I want to, you know, maximize space, and I can't use my huge parabolic softboxes like I used to. So using these panel lights do help you save space, and again, have a great light output if you need them. So that is the next deal on the list. Let's go to the next one, which is right here. This is an accessory, and it's really a clamp accessory if you're trying to clamp on any kind of like monitor, light, microphone. Pretty decent deal. It's about you know, $8 off, but I use these clamps all the time, and so I could always pick up another one. It also comes with a little magic arm. Again, a really inexpensive deal, but something that was worth, I figured was worth noting, because these clamps are just amazing. You know, you could really clamp them to anything circular. You know, I use them for monitors, sometimes lights and microphones. They just work really well. So if you don't have one, I would totally pick one up. If you need extra ones, today's probably the day to pick that up as well. Then moving on, we're going to look at 2 SmallRig accessories. The first one is this side handle. Now, SmallRig has some really decent side handles. Now, as many of you know, although I really like their products, I'm not the biggest fan of the company themselves. But as far as their products, this side handle is pretty shway. It's oh, it's not showing me the Black Friday deal on here, but it was $79. I think you have to be signed into your Prime account. But it was a pretty decent deal. It's normally $100. If you're signed in, you'll get the Black Friday deal for $79. So it's about $10 off. It also does come with a small little NATO rail, low profile NATO rail. You may not need it, but it'll be an extra one if you don't need it. But these NATO rail side handles work really well. I am absolutely picking one up. This is probably, that and the hard drive are probably the 2 things I'm picking up off this list right when I finish this stream. The next one is the last SmallRig product, and it's for anyone who's in need of a matte box. And here we go. It is the SmallRig Matte Box Mini. Now, one of the things I'm noticing is I'm not logged into my Prime account, so as you may have noticed, none of the Black Friday deals were showing up on here. So if you click the links below, you'll see what the Black Friday price is if you're logged into your Amazon account. This deal was $79, so it was, again, $20 off, and you get the SmallRig Matte Box Mini. It's a little bit improved off of their original matte box they made. Very similar to the Tilta matte box Mini, although it has the little tray, as you see right here, for 4x565 filters. And I do like that tray because it makes me feel a little bit safer when using those filters. So a pretty decent deal on that. And the last deal is actually on a camera body. And again, this is not going to be for everybody, but it is on the EOS-RP. They are doing a deal today for Black Friday on Amazon. It's $900, so it's $100 off. Again, not the deal for everybody, but if you're in the market for, you know, maybe like a really advanced webcam, or you want a secondary stills camera, video's okay on this. I wouldn't really heavily recommend it for video unless you're maybe doing like YouTube content or something. But as far as a still or a webcam, this is amazing. I've recommended it to a lot of people who wanted to bring their webcam, their YouTube live streams to the next level, and they needed autofocus. And if you need autofocus, you want decent quality. It is full frame. It works pretty decent in low light for what it is. You know, jump over there. It's basic. You're basically buying the EOS-RP for the used price, but getting a brand new one. and that is the last deal on Amazon. Now, the last deal overall today is from Film Convert, and now they are not sponsoring today's video, but it's such a good deal that I wanted to bring it up because a lot of people that I know really enjoy Film Convert and what they give. So basically what you can do today is, let's go over to the Black Friday. It's $99 for any of the single plugins. So you can get the regular Film Convert plugin for $99, and it's normally $179. The other thing they're offering is Cinematch, which I have used a lot. Cinematch works really well. I'm still waiting for the Komodo profile to be added, but other than that, Cinematch is great. They're offering it for $99 as well if you want the single plugin. Do highly recommend it, especially if you're trying to do camera matching quickly, if your camera profile is in there. So like they have the Pocket 4K, the 6K, the Mavic 2 Pro, they have some Sony cameras, they have some Red cameras, I think they have the Helium right now, maybe the Gemini. I know they don't have the Komodo yet, so again, I'm waiting on the Komodo, but Film Convert is doing a really great deal, and I think out of all the software deals for Black Friday, they're probably the best. Don't have an affiliate code or anything like that, so if you go, you could just buy it straight off, $99. And yeah, so that is going to be it for today's video. Gonna bring it back over here. Thank you all for watching. Wanted to make this nice, quick. Hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving if you're watching this on the day of Thanksgiving. And if you're watching it on Black Friday, I hope I was able to provide some knowledge today, give you some great deals. If you got knowledge out of today's video, please make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell to keep up to date with the latest videos on the channel. I will be back up to speed next week with the regular video uploads. You may have noticed there was not one this week, and it is because I just got back from Atlanta from a major shoot this past weekend and then jumped straight into work this week. So I will be working on some videos over the next few days, and we'll have some steady content for the next few weeks. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I will catch you all in the next video.